Looking out window sharply late into the night, I see my reflection is my redemption. A place for me to live is never quite in sight. Here I am living with this reflection. What can I say? I'm no Frank or Dare, but I am not a bum, I'm just homeless. I don't need a handout, I need a hand up. I don't need no one to tell me my life is a mess. But I won't be upset now if you put a coin in my cup.
Your call is important to us. Please hold for the next available agent.
I'm a lonely sailor on a lonely sea, and there's no one out here, no one but me. I have crossed these oceans from shore to shore, but I just can't do this alone anymore. I lost my true love in a raging war. I will never kiss her sweet lips anymore. How I tried to tear her from the jaws of death, as she whispered she loved me with her dying breath. And I cried in anger as I cursed his name. I swore I would never sing his praises again. I shook my fist at the God above for taking from me all I ever had loved. I have seen the riches of the Pharaoh's tombs. I have walked with spirits through ancient ruins. I have seen the wonder in a newborn's eyes, but I just can't fill this big hole in my life. And I cried in anger as I cursed his name. I swore I would never sing his praises again. I shook my fist at the God above for taking from me all I ever had loved. Now the waves are washing all the tears from my face, and I'll soon be back with my love in his grace. And this lonely sailor on this lonely sea of his painful sorrow will finally be free. I'm a lonely sailor on a lonely sea, and there's no one out here, no one but me. I have crossed these oceans from shore to shore, but I just can't do this alone anymore. No, I just can't do this alone anymore.
Your call is important to us. Please hold for the next available agent.
Center Control, we're approaching the Amherst Island radio station 92.1. Looks like the big crowd gathering down there.
Look, up in the sky!
It's a SWAT team!
It's a Navy SEALs!
No, it's two guys jumping out of a helicopter! It's Fundraiser with Mike and Dave!
I'm Silent Radio, 92.1 F.
So we got Steve, Dr. Steve. Can we hear him? So Doc, what's the topic of discussion today?
We're going to be discussing suicide as a result of financial hardship.
Is that one of the high risks, or?
Well, it certainly is part of the risk for suicide. Now, suicide is a very complex issue, and it is rarely, if ever, the result of one single issue, but usually the result of a conjunction of various issues. Prevalent issue among people who have attempted suicide is mental health, with nearly 90% of Canadians who have attempted or completed suicide suffering from some sort of mental health disorder. And of all the mental health disorders associated with suicide, depression is the highest, with 60% of those of the 90% with some mental health disorder. It's not limited to the person experiencing the financial hardship, but it can have an impact on their relationship. It can have an impact on their children. It can have an impact on everyone else in their support network as well.
There's many reasons of suicide. So there's relationships. There's people that have life-threatening diseases, and all kinds of people that go under. So basically, the brain is just racing, right?
Yeah, so as you pointed out, a number of different factors.
So
before we go out,
I would
just like to mention one last thing, that help is available if anyone is listening and has some concerns that they may be dealing with or is contemplating suicide. Please, if you live in the province of Ontario, call 211. 211 can hook you up with all sorts of local resources that you can use, whether it be for mental health issues, financial issues, relationship issues, issues with children, and so on. They're specially trained operators standing by. Take your call and direct it to the appropriate agencies, including the Canadian Association for Suicide Prevention. Their website is suicideprevention.ca.
Thanks very much, Steve, and
You're welcome.
Dr. Steve. And Mike and I are seriously. This is, I think, your third time on our show, so I think we might, Oprah Winfrey made Dr. Phil famous, and we're going to do the same for you, buddy.
That's right, because of our huge listenership.
Yeah, we're going to.
Well, thank you very much.
We're going to have you as a regular, buddy. So, and you're going to know this song. Everybody will, and it's deep.
Thanks, Steve. Dr. Steve.
You're welcome.
Staring out the window as the world walks on past. TV's blaring something that the newscaster cast, designed to incite fear and worry from a storm to soon will pass. You lock your door, put your porch light on bright, sleep with a gun beside the bed that you keep upright. The keys tomorrow comes to take you.
Hello? Hello? Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it's not bad. I'm not doing too well, actually. Who is this?
This is Bob.
Oh, hi, Bob. Hi, Bob.
What's going on?
No, I just I was working on my roof, and I was listening to that radio station there on the island there. They're talking about suicide and
Which island?
That Amherst Island radio.
Oh, Amherst. Oh, CJI.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of down. I don't know if I could make my mortgage. My pension money's behind.
People go through rough times, right? Like, times are tough all over.
I got all these bills to pay, and my pension money's not coming, like that computer system that the government has.
Your call is important
or
to us.
something like
Please
that.
hold for the next
My money's
available
not
agent.
coming in, I got debts to pay, and, I'm just barely making it, and I'm alone, and I got to do all this work. I gotta go, okay?
Jack, just hang on a second, okay? What seriously, like, tell me what you are actually really thinking about doing right now. Like, what are you doing? Where are you right now?
Well, I'm just in my music room, and I'm just, I'm going through looking at research on suicide stuff, why people do it and, what are the stages of it and see if I'm in some sort of stage. I don't know. I wasn't thinking this way last week.
I mean, are you actually seriously thinking about doing something, or are you just researching it?
I don't know. I'm really confused. As a matter of fact, I don't even know who you are. How do I know you?
Things are going to get better. They always do.
I'm just gonna veg out here, smoke some pot, drink a few beer, and I'll call you back.
Alrighty.
There's a mark left on coffee table. Something warm stayed there just a bit too long. I once was here, but now I'm gone. There once was night, but now there's dawn. There's a drink I pour.
Hello?
And I press.
Bob, it's Jack. Can you, I'm trying to explain something to you, but you'll never believe me unless you go there. Can you go to the Royal Tavern and just go in there and just go have a look. Just sit down there and just have a look, and I'll explain it to you later. That's all I ask you to do.
Yeah, sure, okay. And we're not that far from it. Yeah, hang on 1 second. Can you just drop me off at the Royal Tavern? Okay, great, thanks. Okay, yeah, we're going to be there very soon, actually, because I was just crossing Princess Street.
Okay, and when you go in there, I'll call you back later, and you tell me if you see anything. Anything weird.
Agent 2 transmitting on dimensional extraction case number 23728-376B. Our sensors have indicated the subject has passed through this portal. Ion trails indicate the subject is in the transitional stage and is becoming unstable. Sophia has indicated an extraction is the only alternative. Please transmit the access code and password. Agent 2 recording. Extraction for subject KOK2S0 is negative. As per Directive 1968063, switching to stealth drone tracking system.
Hello? It's Jack again, Bob. Did you go in?
Hey, what's going on? What?
Did you go into the Royal there? Did you see anything?
Yeah, no, I didn't see anything. What's going on? Like, I went in there, there's like nobody there, there's nothing going on.
You didn't see any people, like nobody in there?
It was like dead, like not one single person. I didn't even see a server.
I can't figure it out.
Well, that's really weird.
Can you call me back in an hour? Can you call me later after it's done?
After it's done? Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, thanks.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm just kind of confused.
Okay, alrighty. I'll call you in an hour.
Okay. Hey, Pop.
Okay.
Pop.
Yeah.
How come I have your number? Like,
because we're friends, Jack.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. Bye.
Hello, you've reached Jack. How are you doing? What's up? Just kidding. It's a message machine, so just leave me a message after the tone.
Hey, Jack. I went into Papa's Pizzeria in Amherst, just like you asked me to. Out of the booth at 6 o'clock, just like you wanted me to. Sure enough, she came in and sat in the booth with me. Anyway, I asked her a few questions, and I told her that you told me that you had to get back for some reason. She didn't talk. She would just look at me while she clicked the button on her smartphone. It was very bizarre.
Yes, Jack is correct. He has come to realize during his extraction from your dimension to ours he had second thoughts. He needs your help to get back to his extraction point.
Even more bizarre, the strange thing is that nobody noticed. People were just sitting there as if like nothing was happening, while she was just sort of like clicking, and I'm yakking away. Anyway, the scanners in the room just like the ones in town.
Anything you do has two alternative directions. Every time a person makes a choice, you are launched into a different reality. Bob, you must get Jack back to this point in time so he can take a different path.
That was enough for me. So I called the cab and got the hell out. By the way, I finally used that Amy's app you've been raving about. It actually worked really well. Do it there. Talk soon. Bye. Hello?
It's me again.
I just want to see how I know you because can you send me that video? Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. All right. Bye.
To love. Are we naive to think there'll ever be enough? Easy to give and yet so hard to be deprived of. Could we have a little more love? And here's to peace. Will we ever see the day that war will cease? Or is it who we are, the nature of the beast? Will there ever be peace? Even if you're barely hanging on, this much I know, you are never truly lost till you let go. Oh no, so don't lose hope. what you do. Taking time to hear a different point of view. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. So here's to you.
Hello?
That's me again.
Have you ever looked in a mirror and placed another mirror behind you?
Yeah.
And then you turn it slightly.
You see my bald spot.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, and then you turn it slightly, right? You just turn it slightly, and then you see a bunch of, and it goes like in a big curve. Like those are different dimensions. Like I'm in this dimension.
All the money and all the time, life is fleeting. What's your rhyme? No escape, no one can hear. No way to get out of here. No fair.
Hello?
Bob, it's Jack again. I need you to pick me up. I need you to pick me up right now. Right now. You just got through the village. Well, you just got through the village, right? Did you see all those people in the village?
Yeah.
Like all those people with the suitcases and whatever?
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Yeah, okay. Well, just past there. You're almost there. You'll see me on the side of the road. Actually, I see you now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, pick me up. Just pick me up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you. Hang on a sec.
Like, okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right. So, anyway, I need your help. Just wait, I got to get in.
Okay. Put your detail on.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And you've got to understand, like, you saw the people in the village. Didn't you think that was bizarre?
Yeah, that was bizarre.
Like about these people with scanners. You see people with scanners running all over the place? Like everywhere you go, there's these people with tripods? Have you not seen that? Like we're right beside each other, but it sounds like we're on our cell phones. If someone was watching one of our movies right now, they'd be going, "That's stupid. They sound like they're talking on their cell phone." The Royal Tavern. You went into the Royal Tavern. There was nobody there, right?
Yeah.
I need your help. I'm supposed to be dead. I'm not supposed to be dead. I need you to go to my house and pull me out of the garage. I want the music group.
Okay, Jack.
Like you gotta pull in. You gotta pull into my house. Just up here. Pull in.
Okay. Don't worry. I know where you live.
Okay. Help me get back to my destination. No one's gonna see me here. You'll see when you get there. Get me out of there.
For memories it lives. And Alice, I'll be home real soon. I'll drop down that hole and I'll find you. Oh Alice, I'll be home real soon. I'll drop down that hole and I'll find you.
Dad, you've been in here for 2 weeks already.
Thanks, Reed, for picking me up. It's wow. You know, after I fell off the roof, I guess I was in a coma, right? And I had this amazingly bizarre. You know, what I was doing is I was walking around the house and I was doing some chores and I had the earpods on and I was listening to CTI radio, Amherst Island Radio. And there's a doctor on there talking about suicide. Like, I wasn't thinking of suicide or anything. I was just, listening to the show. I guess I fell and cracked my head open and my hands all split open and had stitches on it. So anyway, I guess I'm laying there for a while. So I'm in another dimension. People walking around with suitcases, and I learned that their suitcases represent their baggage. And there was this guy named Bob helping me. I don't even have any friends named Bob, and I couldn't figure that out.
That Bob guy saw you fall. He was cutting through to the store, and he was going to go check his lotto ticket, see if he won that $60,000. Really?
I woke up this morning, saw the trees standing naked against snow.
If you just drop me in front step there, and then I'll head in. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No, Reed, I was at that corner store, and there was this guy in front of me, and he was short like 15 cents. So he ran out to his car, and then I ended up buying his ticket. Maybe
No way, man.
I'm the winner.
I checked that out.
Thanks a lot.
I had $1 million.
It's 60 million, not 60,000.
Winner, Daniel. Agent Gabriel, the subject Robert Jan has been located. Please report to the extraction point. Agent Gabriel, you are to replace the subject and wait until further instructions. Agent Arf Herring, please report to extraction point. Agent Gabriel, your mission is complete. 3, 8, 4, 6, 3, 5, 2, 8.
your call to the next available agent.